This is the audio commentary for Life in a UFO. You'll see here Life in the UFO right away has some color on it. And that's, and it doesn't smell anymore. I'm pretty sure that was some strawberry or cherry jello that this comic book had a mishap during lunchtime. I do not know. I think at lunchtime I had a few of my books with me, and I had given them out to let people see. And when they were done with it, they just kind of tossed it down onto the table, and there just happened to be some melted jello there, and that's what's happened here. So I was kind of a little upset about that. That happens. Now this is an interesting book here in that it doesn't have any dialogue except for here. There's maybe one little piece, and this is all a visual comic. And the manifest is here in the very back, and I've labeled this number 8. And I've already moved on from Key to Tiger Paw Incorporated. So pretty early on I dropped Key Incorporated and went with Tiger Paw Incorporated. I don't know if I switched back and forth or not. Here's the extruded text again. So this is 1976 again. And see this little fella, he's got kind of like stick arms and stick legs here. He's not quite fleshed out, but that was my early drawing style here. So this is kind of an idea, you know, science fiction and futuristic things are always popular, so at any time. So here is I guess what it's like to live inside a UFO or a spaceship. So we have the guy here. He gets up early at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. actually. That's when his alarm goes off. But his little bed goes back up into the wall when he presses these buttons. And he has a I'm not sure what this is, some sort of changing chamber. Goes in, the door goes down, and he comes up and he's got his clothes on. Of course, there's a machine that makes his breakfast, comes out, and a machine to do the dishes. Everything's a machine. Presses a button for his school, because I guess he's school age. And his robot teacher comes out, and we see there's some paper, and there's a place to put completed work. Still using paper. Wasn't that forward thinking, I guess. I didn't think about everything would be done on a computer, even though everything's got buttons. There's not much. At the time, yeah, there weren't personal computers quite yet. This is in the 76, so you see books and paper. Yeah. Not very futuristic, huh? He presses a button for his art table to come down so he can draw. It looks like paste. He's got some glue there. So it's pretty much, other than a lot of things are automated, you know, things are saying he makes a little portrait of himself, I guess, out of paper and glue. And he puts it up on his, he has a bulletin board, of course. A bulletin board on his spaceship. Presses his button for his play people, his little playtime. Of course, it comes out. Little door opens up there. His play people come out. When he presses the button, they're little robots that play with him, and he's got balls and bats. Nothing unusual there. But he also flies the ship, so I don't know why. And it has a TV in there, a pretty standard TV, an old-fashioned TV, one with a tube, and even an antenna. And you see people with TVs with antennas. Not very often. Here's this large spaceship flying through. That was the day in the life of... Now see, now he's back in bed. And that's the day in the life of life in a UFO. One of the early cricket books. If you haven't watched the book that this commentary is about, you can click here. You can click here and watch another cricket book in the series. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of the video or any questions you might have. Thanks.